2016, Vega Baja, Puerto Rico. A 22-year-old named Benito is bagging groceries for $8 an hour. To the customers in line, he's just another face in a uniform. They don't see the notebook in his pocket. They don't hear the rhythms bouncing around his head that are about to dismantle the $5 billion music industry. This isn't just a rags to riches story. It's a blueprint on how to win by breaking every single rule of the game. Today, we're deconstructing the Benito Blueprint, the radical intuition that turned a grocery bagger into the most streamed artist on earth for 3 years straight. Most people think his success was a lucky streak of viral hits. They're wrong. His fame was built on a series of career-ending risks that his competitors were too terrified to take. And it all started with a mistake he made while still wearing that grocery apron. A mistake that became his greatest weapon. Success in the music industry usually follows a formula, but Benito's intuition told him that a formula is just a cage. 2018, he walked into the spotlight wearing a skirt and neon-painted nails. To the old guard of reggaeton, a genre built on machismo, this was more than a fashion choice. It was a declaration of war. His managers were worried. The comments sections were a battlefield. People said he was trying too hard, that he'd alienate the streets that made him. But here is the teaching moment. Benito wasn't looking at the critics, he was looking at the gap in the market. Most people try to be the best in their field. Benito decided to be the only. By embracing his feminine side, he became a refuge for millions of fans who felt like outsiders. He turned his weirdness into a moat. A moat is a business term for a defense that keeps competitors away. You can copy a beat, but you can't copy a soul. Suddenly, the weird kid wasn't just a rapper anymore. He was a cultural icon. He had shifted the center of gravity of the entire Latin world. But just as he became the undisputed king, he was handed a contract that would change everything. A contract that required him to do the one thing he swore he'd never do. The experts in Los Angeles were blunt. Benito, if you want to be the #1 artist in the world, you have to record in English. You have to cross over. Think about the pressure. Every Latin legend before him, Shakira, Ricky Martin, Enrique Iglesias, had to cross that bridge to reach the top. Benito looked at the bridge and decided to burn it. He said no, bet that the world didn't need him to speak their language. They needed to feel his energy. He bet on authenticity over accessibility. Never trade your identity for a bigger audience. When you stay 100% true to your roots, you don't just get fans, you get believers. In 2022, Un Verano Sin Ti became the first all-Spanish album to reach #1 on the Billboard 200 year-end chart. He didn't go to the American market. He made the American market come to Puerto Rico. But fame at this level creates a shadow. As he stood on top of the world, he realized that the Benito Blueprint had one final, dangerous flaw. In February 2026, the world watched as the impossible happened. Benito stood on the Grammy stage holding the trophy for Album of the Year. Not for a Latin category, for the whole world. He is the first artist in history to win the top prize with an album recorded entirely in Spanish. This is the ultimate proof of his secret. When you don't compromise your identity, the world eventually adjusts to you. Think back to that kid in 2016, bagging groceries in Puerto Rico. If he had listened to the managers who told him to sing in English or act normal, he would be just another name on a forgotten playlist. Instead, he just headlined the Super Bowl, turned the macho world of trap upside down, and became the most streamed artist of the decade. People ask, is he just lucky? No, his secret is radical intuition. Didn't follow the data. He followed his gut. He realized that in a world of AI and manufactured stars, authenticity is the most valuable commodity on earth. So what can you learn from the bagger who became a king? Stop asking for permission to be different. Your weirdness is your weapon. Your no is your power.